Greetings and salutations, everybody. This is Diecast Destination coming to you with another video. This one today is going to be all about muscle cars. If you like muscle cars, this is the video for you. We have 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 13 muscle cars, classic muscle, and they're all beautiful in their own way. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of these 3 treasure hunts, super treasure hunts. Well, 2 of them are regular treasure hunts back before they had the real riders, and then one is an actual super treasure hunt. We will look at these a bit later. I'll make you watch till the end of the video to get the goods on these. I have cut these open already, and I will be freeing them. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a couple of 70 Chevy Chevelles. Now, these are obviously not a stock OEM Chevelle. These are a cool race car version of one. As you can see, we'll take them out of the package here. All right, so we will go ahead and set these up on the brand new turntable. All right, so this is probably one of my top 5 favorite castings of all time by Hot Wheels. This casting is just awesome. They took a Chevelle, which I'm not the biggest fan of Chevelles in real life or in 1/64 scale, but they took the Chevelle and just upped its cool factor by about 1,000% with this casting. I'm not sure when the first year this casting was, but these particular ones are from, the dark blue one is from 2015, and the purple one is from 2014. So I'm not sure when the original version of this came out, but I love this casting. Obviously, you guys can see how cool it is. I'm not going to describe everything, but the big hood scoop, the fender flares on all 4 corners, the huge front lip in the front is awesome. And then, of course, on these particular ones, the decos are just awesome. Like it doesn't get, it doesn't get better than these guys. They're really well done, and absolutely love these. And of course, anything with black wheels with a red pinstripe, a red lip on them is going to be good in my book. It pretty much, that just sets off the serotonin or whatever in my brain every time I see that. So that's those ones. So hopefully you got a good look. Actually, I need to turn my other little light on here. That might give you a little bit better look at the actual paint. So we'll go ahead and move on. We have a couple others. We have some Ford Falcons. We'll go ahead and open these bad boys. The first one of each of these always wants to open good, and the second one, not so much. All right, so we'll move these off. And we'll put the Ford Falcons on. So these are 73 Ford Falcon XBs. And I believe these are from the same year, 2014, just a recolor. And they actually have the same number too as well. I believe Hot Wheels has now changed that, so the recolors get their own individual collector number, which is how it should be. But for some reason back in the day here, 10 years ago, they used to just, they were just a recolor, and they issued them the same number, which is odd. But anyway, so yeah, we got the Ford Falcon again. Not a huge fan of this in real life. This casting is pretty cool. I mainly just bought this set because of the purple one. I mean, it's freaking gorgeous. That purple is awesome with the blue, kind of the cobalt blue, bluish silver and white tampos on it. Looks really, really cool. And of course, you know, they have the chrome bases, so they can actually, that's going to be pretty much the theme on most of these muscle cars, so they can actually have the chrome bumpers that just are part of the base, which makes sense. This one is neat in the fact that it excuse me, that it has a black insert for the grille and the rear, and just so it's just not one giant piece of chrome. That actually looks considerably better. I like when they do that. So they're basically just bringing, it's just one piece for the black interior, and then it shows through on the outside of the casting. So that's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, those are looking pretty good. I like those. Obviously the Chevelles are cooler in my book, but these are pretty cool too. So we will move on. We'll move these guys out of the way. And of course, another thing on this one, the matching black and blue wheels. And this specific wheel, the 5-spoke. I don't know if this is the PR5 or if this is not, whatever this one's called. Just a great wheel with that matching blue lip. Looks amazing. Right, next we have a 69 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. This one was just too cool to pass up. All right. So, for the details on this one, it's from 2012, and yeah, part of the Hot Wheels Main Street sub line. Really cool. I mean, this one is cool just because you don't see this bright, you know, neon yellow paint that often, and that with the contrast of the red and black flames, and of course the matching red wheels with the 5 spokes. Really cool. Really good version of this. This is going to have the chrome base, plastic base again. Obviously, metal body, and yeah. Cranston Fire engine number 2. Really cool. Really like the body style on this. This is a great, I think, kind of underappreciated muscle car. Really, really cool. All right. So now we'll look at the 64 Chevy Nova station wagon. This is one that I believe just came in an eBay auction with one of the other ones I bought. I wouldn't have bought this one on its own. This was just bundled, packaged with one of the other ones. I think it might have actually come with this Cougar, the Mercury Cougar that we just showed. Anyway, this one's from 2014 as well. 64 Chevy Nova station wagon. You know, it's okay. It's cool in its own way. It's got the, you know, kind of a pretty metallic brownish copper, I guess. And of course the cool flames on the side always looks nice. Chrome front bumper, rear bumper, chrome 5-spoke wheels, plastic chrome base. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing special, but I'm definitely not going to turn it down. I think it's unique, and I guess you know, I probably like this better in the wagon version actually than the sedan or the coupe version anyway, to be completely honest. But either way, it's kind of take it or leave it for me. All right, now we have another. Well, it'll for this video technically the first 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. We'll go ahead and take this one off. Okay. This is another one that it all came together. Really nice, just enamel black paint. No metallic in it. We got the red and the gray kind of stripe morphing into flames motif on this. It looks awesome. And particularly on this one, looking at it on the turntable, Hot Wheels actually got the tampos on there pretty straight again for once. It's like I said, it seems like, you know, maybe 25% of them actually are like perfect. And I understand it's a $1.25 kid's toy. I understand that, but you know, if you're gonna do these complicated tampos that are supposed to really make this thing jump off the racks, jump off the peg at people, you know, it'd be great if you could actually just try a little harder to get them on there straight. If you're gonna go through the effort to put it on the dang thing, you might as well try to get it straight. But this one looks good. Of course, we got the black wheels with the red pinstripe. That awesome wheel from earlier. This one's a win. This one's 100% pretty awesome. And again, like I mentioned in the previous video, the Gran Torino, I wouldn't probably give it a second look in real life, potentially, unless it was really well done. But in Hot Wheels form and 1/64 scale, and the way that they have it raked and really lowered stance, I don't know, they really jump out at me. All right, so let's get into, we'll do this one next. 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. We'll remove that one. Oh man, this one is nice. This one is beautiful. So now we're moving into 2015. This is from, I guess it says Night Burners. Hot Wheels Workshop Night Burners. But yeah, the awesome purple paint. And you know, for some of you guys, I'm not sure if everybody realizes just how nice this is. I've got some stuff on this. How awesome this paint is. If you've never had a particular model that has this on it in person, and especially in the sunlight, this paint is metallic purple. Well, it might not even be metallic. It's got a blue pearl flake mixed into it. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's their absolute best paint, in my opinion. That goes on main lines that they have. Everything it's on just looks incredible. Looks incredible. Of course, you know, the AAR Cuda, even more, you know, kind of raced out version. It is a racing version of the Cuda, and again, just awesome. It kind of reminds me of the Gran Torino Sport in terms of just really raked lower front end. This one actually has the same size front and rear wheels, but it still has a nice lowered, raked stance to it, and you can't go wrong with that livery. I mean, purple, black, and white with the cool flames, or not flames, but the stripes, the hockey stick kind of side stripe, and the racing stripes that are stylized on the hood. Like, that's just awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now, I have not seen every one of these until I found this as part of this group, one of the auctions that I won. 1971 Buick Riviera. This is crazy. I didn't know that Hot Wheels actually made this casting, and you know, these cars are just freaking ginormous in person, in real life. You know, not really considered, you know, to my knowledge, not really considered much of a muscle car. They were probably, I mean, I'm sure you could get them with a big block, you know, and probably had plenty of power, sounded good, but they were just huge, kind of more family cars, but, you know, right on the edge of kind of maybe considered possibly being a muscle car. But look how cool this one looks. I mean, red enamel paint. It looks really nice. The tampos are perfect. We have black PR5 wheels with the red lip on them to kind of tie the whole thing together. And this is just another example of this car. I would literally not look twice at it other than just marveling at how huge it was. Back in 1971, these were, you know, obviously big land yachts were more common, but this one is just great. I mean, they did an awesome job on it. and it's got a Mr. Gasket Company branded logo on there, licensed and branded. So that's cool too. But yeah, look at that. It does have a chrome interior. I know some people are pretty up in arms about the chrome interior. I am not so much. It's got a black bottom, a black base. So this one's unique in that they, you know, instead of doing, it's really unique because I don't know why they just couldn't have done the bottom in chrome and it had the chrome be one piece with the bumpers, and then they could have done the interior in black. They could have just inverted it from what this is, but they decided to go the opposite route. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. There's a lot of glass in this car, or a lot of opening, and it kind of show. I don't know. It looks good. I don't really mind it on this. Yeah, it's not realistic, but you know, neither are most of these models. All right, getting down to the end here. A couple more. 71 El Camino. 71 El Camino. We got 16 minutes. I'm gonna try to get this wrapped up by 20 minutes, so I'm not keeping you guys forever. This one is neat. El Caminos are okay. Not a huge fan of them, but this one is just another one of those that, you know, it just came together so well. You know, black enamel, no metallic, but a pink and white, you know, offsetting tempo to it. Overall, I think it looks really nice. I think I'm actually going to color the wheels in with a pink metallic paint marker that I actually have. I just got it today, and I tried it on another model, another car, and it worked really good. I think I'm going to try it on this and see how it would look, because I think it would actually look better with the matching pink rims just on this particular one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Nothing amazing about it, but you see the black. So the interior is that gray with, and then that just carries over into the box of the truck. What else we got? Ed Pink's garage. I don't know if that's a real thing or just made up for this. And then we do have a mistake on the tampos. It's kind of crooked. They're both kind of crooked. If you get a look at them, they're not super straight, but not horrible either. I've definitely seen worse. Okay, now let's go to the final three. These are I think these are the ones you guys have been waiting for. We have a 69 Ford Torino Talladega. I always want to say Gran Torino, but this is a Torino Talladega. I don't know exactly what the difference is. Reading on here, it says a 1969 specialty with a V8 engine, a flush-mounted grille, and extended nose for better aerodynamics. This Ford Classic was meant for the track, but made for the street. And you know, here we go. I've pre-cut these, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out. I will be keeping these cards. I don't keep cards on other main lines, but since this is a treasure hunt, I'll definitely keep it. So where do we begin about this? I mean, gosh dang it, this is just too damn cool. We have a metallic green paint. So this is 2010. This was prior, so to my knowledge, Mattel had not made the decision to use Spectre Flame or Real Riders yet. So this is a 2010. So it's got regular plastic one-piece wheels and no Spectre Flame paint. And on this one, it does actually have the, I thought it did. It has the treasure hunt symbol only on the one side. It has it right here on this back, the back passenger side fender quarter panel behind the wheel. You can kind of see it now when it just went by. It had the weird TH that almost looks like a castle, kind of the T layered over the H. But yeah, what a cool model this is. I mean, Gran Torino looks awesome. I touched on that earlier. The other ones were Gran Torino Sports. This is a Torino Talladega, but you know, 428 cubic inch. The tampos are just all over. Awesome old school racing tampos. JP Automotive 68, which is the year. They typically try to, a lot of times they just put the year of the car as the racing number, and tons of little really nice and clear you know, sponsors, whether they be real or fake. I I'm guessing most of them, if not all of them, are just made up, but man, it looks cool. So this one's awesome. This was a great pickup. And in some ways, you know, if we have to give up rubber tires and Real Rider tires, if we could get printing back on the tire part of it again, I might take that as a trade-off. This just looks too cool. Just overall, they just did an amazing bang-up job on this one. Okay, then we move on to, I think I showed this in another video, but I just showed it in the box. We have a 69 Chevelle SS 396. And another one that's, you know, this is very similar in execution to the Torino Talladega we just looked at, but, you know, 468 cubic inch. I don't even know that was a thing. It literally says T-Hunt on the side there, and we do have the TH, which is now the modern. That's how they do it now, the modern TH. And so this is in 2012. So at some point between 2010 and 2012, they decided to go with the modern TH on the car. This still does not have Spectraflame. And it does not have Real Rider tires either. So this is a weird middle ground between, you know, what we have now and what a regular treasure hunt is now and was before. Number 32, Philip Reelman. He's the designer at Hot Wheels. He has some awesome stuff. I love almost everything he does. And then just, yeah, the tampos on this thing are just amazing, and the color combos. The two-tone and the red wheels really makes it stand out with the white Goodyear Eagle lettering on it. This is this is a must, you know, for muscle car fans. If you like muscle cars, it's one thing, but if you like muscle cars and race cars with racing liveries, you know, I think this is a must-have. You know, these go for probably between $20 and $30. Probably you're probably lucky. You'll be able to get one for $25. You know, you can get a hold of them. They're out on eBay. So yeah, if you're into this kind of thing, this is a must-have. Absolutely love it. Okay, for our last one, we are now into finally the 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. This is an actual super treasure hunt. We haven't had any super treasure hunts up until this point. Now we have an actual super treasure hunt. Yeah, this is also awesome. Probably my favorite of the bunch. I don't know. It's tough to pick a favorite. I love them all, but so this would be my favorite of the Torinos. The Gran Torino Sport, I think, is just a little bit better looking, and you know, it's 3 years newer. It's a different body style. I like it better, but this one appears to have Spectraflame paint. I'm not 100. I'm pretty sure that is. It's a little hard to say. I mean, because like I said, a lot of Hot Wheels paint, their metallic paints are really nice, and there's not a massive difference between some of those and, you know, their metallic paints and then their, you know, their actual Spectraflame paint. But I believe this is turquoise, you know, Spectraflame, and we have K&N branding on it as well, which looks awesome. It's, you know, the black and the red and the orange and white contrast so well, and just, man, they did a great job with this deco. And black 5-spoke Krager mag wheels with a silver lip, and to show you, they are Real Riders. They are Real Riders, and we have a plastic base with a metal body. And yeah, this thing is awesome. A little more expensive for this because it's considered an actual super treasure hunt. Something interesting about it, again, I'm learning all this. So this is from 2013. This is from 2013. We had a 10, a 12, and a 13. This is what this looks like. It's not gold, and it's not gray. It's black, the little treasure hunt symbol. And it just says, this symbol lets you know that this vehicle is hard to find and highly collectible. There's nothing on this particular car that shows that it's a There's no indication that it's a super treasure hunt. There's no TH. There's no, regular treasure hunt with the flame. This symbol, that's not anywhere on the car, at least not to my knowledge. I'm not able to see it if it is there. This deco's pretty clean. I cannot see that. So it's just another weird anomaly. I don't know if Mattel was going back and forth and literally trying to decide what the heck they wanted to do with these super treasure hunts. But now, between 10, 12, and now this being a 13, we went from plastic wheels to real riders, and we went from regular metallic paint to Spectraflame paint. So I'm guessing this is essentially what is a modern super treasure hunt. It just doesn't say it anywhere on the packaging, and it doesn't say have the TH on the car anywhere, but we know based on literally looking at it what it is that it's a super treasure hunt. So yeah, I hope you guys had a chance to see all this, take a good look at these, and maybe something that you guys will want to pick up for your own collections. Maybe you already have them. If you do, let me know. Let me know what your favorite was. And hopefully the production quality was a little bit upped for this one. I have the turntable. We got some extra light on it. We tried to position the camera to where it's, as close as possible and gives you a really good view of the car. So hopefully you liked everything. We're going to be coming back with more videos. I'll probably try to post a couple a week. And we're going to have some 5-pack openings. We're going to have some more reviews. And eventually I'm going to get around to laying out having a rant video. All right, so thanks again, everybody. This was Diecast Destination, and I'll be signing out. Thanks, bye.